Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this cartoon effect within Photoshop. Let's get straight into it. So first you'll be given your image. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut this out. What I suggest to use for this is the object tool. If you click on your layer and then go over the top, and you'll have a pretty accurate selection apart from over here, which we'll have to add in, and then you can go to your lasso tool and add it in just by doing stuff like, and then you go down there, loop that around there, that's in, that one's in, go around that one, that's in. We'll fix the hair in a minute. Then you're going to want to hold the options key on a Mac to get the minus and go in here and cut out his arm. This is a key part of the design, otherwise it just won't look right. You've got to make sure you get this right. Go around, take your time, no rush. And once we've done this, we'll just clean up some of these areas around here as well. As you can see, the object tool is not the best for cutting out accurately, but it is a good tool to use. It saves a lot of time. Right, so once you're ready to cut out the image, you make sure you've got your image selected and you've got the selection selected. Then you go down here to the layer mask at the bottom right, click that, voila, it's cut out. Yes, it may be a bit choppy, so we're going to double click on the layer mask. Right, so we've got our image, and I'm going to just layer mask it out. Just going to quickly go around the hair as quick as possible, just to bring back some of the edges that we are missing, just to add a bit more to the hair. By doing this, you are able to make it look a bit more realistic and a bit more free-flowing, as you can see here. We've brought back the hair. I'm going to leave the edge of the t-shirts because it doesn't really matter too much in this. I'm going to just add a bit more hand in there, a bit down there. Now we can begin the background. So what you're going to want to do is create a new layer below the image, select your pen tool and start bending out a shape with the pen tool. This doesn't have to be accurate, it can be as free-flowing as you like. And then we're going to go down all around the image and create a red background. This has given us the starting point that we need just for the complete image. So now I'm going to select the two shapes and I'm going to click convert to smart object. Now you are ready to start. We have our image, we have our background, we have it converted to a smart object. I'm going to duplicate this, which is Command J twice. So I've got 3 copies, I'm going to name them. This first one's going to be called effect. Second one's going to be called the middle, because that is the middle bit of the image. And then the last one's going to be called high pass. Done. Right, so we're going to start off an effect. We're going to turn these 2 layers off by clicking the eye. And now we're going to click on effect, and we're going to go to filter gallery, which is filter and then filter gallery. You're going to be presented with this screen. So this is what you're going to come up with. I'm going to go down, click on artistic, go down to poster edge, and I'm going to change these little togs on the right to 0, 0, and 2. This gives us the standing we need for the photo. I'm going to click OK. Right, so now we've got the start of our image. Next bit is to do an unsharp. So you're going to select the same image, you're going to go down to sharpen and unsharp mask. This is going to bring this menu up. We're going to want these settings to be as 90, 5, and 10. This will give us take off some of the edge of the sharpness and give it a bit more realistic effect, cartoony effect. And now we're going to want to go to filter, and then we're going to want to go to stylize and then oil paint. This is going to bring up this menu. For this you're going to want it to be 4, 3, 0.1 and the rest of it 0, and then turn off lighting. Right, you're halfway there pretty much. That is the first step. We've got all our effects on this page. We're just going to do one more unsharpen just to make sure we've got it right. So this one's going to be 60, 5 and 5. Those 3 settings. Done. Right, that's the first layer done. Now we're going to select our middle layer and turn that back on. The middle layer, we're going to have to do sort of the similar stuff. We're going to go to filter gallery again, and then we're going to select poster's edge again, and these settings are going to be 0, 3, 6. This is going to create quite a grainy effect, but it still looks good. Just bear with me. It may not look right at the moment, but it will. Then we're going to go down to oil paint again, filter, stylize, oil paint. This time we're going to have 4, 3, 0.1 and 0 on the rest. Now we've got quite a textured effect, and what we're going to want to do is change this blend mode to overlay. These are the blend modes. I'm going to drop down to overlay, and then I'm going to change the opacity to 25. As you can see, we've got a little bit of texture coming through on the face, nice bit of painting. That's the second layer done. Now we're going to select the third layer. We're going to go up to filter gallery, down to other, and then click high pass. Once we've clicked high pass, we want the radius to be 2 pixels. Once this is done, you're going to select overlay and then put the opacity down to 50. By doing this, we have created the image. Now we just need to do some color corrections and make sure that it all fits in right. So the first color correction is levels. Now we're going to want to bring the colors in a bit more, maybe move more towards the dark side just to get a bit more color in, like contrast in the image. Next one we're going to want to choose is vibrance. And then we're going to bring the saturation up, bring the vibrance up a bit. Once again, creates a nice complexion on the skin. Next one you want to do is going to be color lookup, which is down here. And then you're going to want to change the 3D LUT file to free strip look. Once you've done this, it creates quite a orangey complexion. I'm going to take the opacity down just to 50%. And that's about it, really, guys. You can change that to overlay if you want. Creates quite a nice image. Again, it's up to you, whatever you do. And once you've done all this, you just convert it to a smart object, and there we have our image. You have your cartoon effect, you have your texture on the image, you have your hair looking really good. It all looks really nice and complete. Yes, I could have cut the image out a little bit better, but for this overall style, it doesn't really matter. It's just an effect you want on an image, and this could work really well on a poster design or a advertising design, depending on what you want to use it for, or just your own personal photos. You can use it for anything. But I hope this video helps, and I hope it is useful to some people. That's all for this video. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Please give a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon.